Morning guys, welcome to the results update show for Saturday the 10th of July. So we'll go with the Northern League first of all. There's a lot of rain about yesterday. Wins in the Northern League for Fulwood, Lancaster, Chorley and Fleetwood. Good effort there. Wins for Chorley and Fleetwood, beating Morecambe and Netherfield respectively. Blackpool and Garstang was abandoned, as was Leyland and Longridge, so they all get 5 points. My game of the day was Leyland against Longridge. Leyland managed a semi-respectable 132 for 9, and at the time the rain came, Longridge were 33 for 2 off 11 overs. So that looked like it was developing into a really good game when it was abandoned, and Longridge were just settling into the chase. So that's a shame. That could have been a good game, I think. Palace Shield wins for Barrow, Penrith, Kirkham Wesham and Fylde. Fylde beating Vernon Carers, and they're starting to struggle at Vernon's, to be fair. Abandoned games, Penwitham and Preston was abandoned. I'm not sure about the point system in the Palace Shield, but Penwitham got 4 and Preston got 3. And then Croston and Thornton Cleveley's was abandoned, and that was Croston 2, Thornton Cleveley's 4. Game of the day, Great Eccleston versus Kirkham and Wesham, and it turned out to be the game of the day. Kirkham prevailed eventually. Some lusty late order batting and hitting from Great Eccleston. They managed to get to 155 after being 70 off for 7. It was never going to be enough. Several Kirkham batters chipped in and they reached the target with 7 wickets down. More about that lusty hitting in a minute. Westmoreland League wins for Carnforth, Sedgwick, Heysham and Westgate. And then Shire's Head against Bear was cancelled due to a COVID problem with Shire's Head, so that's 6 points each. And Milthorpe and Arnside was a draw, so that's a 1 point for Milthorpe and 8 for Arnside. The game of the day, Sedgwick against Burneyside, was a bowling day. I don't know what the wicket was like, but it was a bowling day. Only 3 batters in the game reached double figures. 2 of them were on the Sedgwick side, and that proved vital. Tom Ridley chipped in with another 5 wickets there for Sedgwick. He's quite impressive, I like him. Anyway, Sedgwick got 120 all out, and it looked like game on, and then Burneyside capitulated. They only got 39. So we'll have a look at some stats in this. Now, I'm missing 2 scorecards in the Westmoreland League. The card for Milthorpe and Arnside isn't on at all, and the second innings in the Heysham Silverdale game isn't on, so I don't know about the Heysham bowling. But I understand Jamie Cassidy's rejoined the club halfway through the season from Morecambe. If perhaps he'd been there at the start of the season, they might have challenged Carnforth. But hey ho, you can't go back on things, can you? Wish him luck. He's quite a decent bowler at that level in the Westmoreland League. He'll get a few wickets. He will. So in the Northern League, no real batting performances of note, apart from an all-round performance from Dylan Matthews at Fleetwood against Netherfield in Fleetwood's win there. 4 for 28, and then he got 49 as well. He's a decent player and decent all-rounder, leg spinner, quite like him. Bowling-wise, Atharva Taidi from Lancaster, 5 for 21 against St Anne's. Will Vorse from Longridge, 5 for 32 against Leyland. He's coming too, isn't he? And Sinesh Ladd of Chorley, 5 for 18 against Morecambe, so bowling day in the Northern League. In the Palace Shield, it was a bit of a nondescript day, really. There were no bowling performances. But batting-wise, for Penwitham against Preston, Ian Walmsley at 56 and Sam Riding at 66 not out. And then in my game of the day, Great Eccleston against Kirkham, they're on the losing side, these two, but Great Eccleston's Alexander Rhodes at 63 off 34 balls, and John Jeffries 55 off 35 balls. Now I remember him from the past. He's a fast bowler. Bats quite agricultural, but he's a decent fast bowler. I mean, he was quite sharp. So it'll be interesting to see whether he turns out for Great Eccleston when they play Penrith in the Mailer Cup. Been a while since he's played regularly, but he was pretty sharp back in the day. And in the Westmoreland League, lots of good performances here, despite those 2 scorecards. Shane Dixon of Carnforth against Trimple at 94. Ryan Nelson in the same game at 68. And Damien Keegan of Heysham, he 82 against Silverdale, because the first half of that card's on, so that's a good performance from him. Bowling wise, Archie Rich of Carnforth against Trimble, 5 for 44. Good show from Archie there. He's come through the team process at Carnforth, regular in the first team now, picking up wickets. Tom Ridley for Sedgwick against Burnside, again, fast bowler, good attitude. He's got a little bit of grit about him. 5 for 23. He'll be top of the wickets table now. Sam Conroy of Westgate, 6 for 23 against Wharton. All-round performance of the day, Richard Hanson of Sedgwick. Nice tidy bowler, not a bad batsman. 33 not out and 10 overs, 6 maidens, 4 for 6. That's quite tight. So he was keeping it tight at one end and Ridley was getting some wickets at the other end. That's really good. So some good performances today. If you look at the tables, the Northern League, wow, this could be a right dogfight at the bottom, this. So we'll go for it. Just listen to the points from Lancaster downwards and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because, of course, it's 2 down to the Palace Shield at the end of the season. Blackpool, 151. Longridge, 125. Now, Lancaster in 3rd place, 110. Garstang, 109. Netherfield, 109. Morecambe, 103. Leyland, 99. Kendal, 98. Fulwood, 94. Fleetwood, 83. St Anne's, 79. And Chorley, 76. Now, I make that only 34 points between the bottom 10 teams. That's 15 points for a win. If Lancaster or Garstang or Netherfield have 2 or 3 bad weeks, they could find themselves dragged into a relegation battle. That it makes it very interesting. My money's still on Chorley and St Anne's to go down, I think. I think Fleetwood have come too. Their pros decent. I think they've come too. But I think my money on Chorley and St Anne's to go down there. Blackpool are going to win it, 26 points clear. I think it's all over, and Dano can retire happy, and he can be fantastic in retirement, because he's been fantastic in his cricket career, hasn't he? That's why we call him Captain Fantastic. Palace Shield, very close. Vernon's lost again. So if we look at this, Penrith 113, Vernon Keras 112, Barrow 110, Kirkham and Wesham 105. I think it's between them 4. Thorncliffe is 95, Penwitham 95, Preston 88, Great Eccleston 84, Eccleston 76, Croston 66, Fylde 66, South Shore 38. So South Shore are gone, they're going down, and then it's probably between Croston and Fylde, I think, as we've said previously. Westmoreland League, I think season's probably over, I think, to be honest with you. Carnforth 173, 53 points clear. Arnside 120, Shireshead 119, Heysham 117, Westgate 116. So they're all grouping up there. Sedgwick 105. Sedbergh School, they finished on 94, not a bad 94 for their half season. Millthorpe 87, Trimble 76, Burnside 68. They've come 2 a bit despite yesterday. Wharton 67, Silverdale 35, and Bear 26. So the bottom 2 are going to be the bottom 2. And at the top, Carnforth look like they're going to win it. 53 points clear, 15 points. Then the 4.5 games clear, aren't they? 3.5 games clear there. So that we shall see. There might be slip-ups, you never know. But they seem to be clear, and it seems that everyone else behind them is beating each other. So we'll have a look at that. So I'd expect Carnforth to win it and Silverdale and Bear to be in the bottom 2. As we said previously, we're not sure what's going to happen with various promotions and relegations in the Westmoreland League. Sometimes it all does feel a bit woolly in that league. There's no definition, especially with Sedbergh School coming in, and then we've got the Palace Shield promotion thing possibility at the end of the year. So at the moment, I don't really know what's going to happen. It just seems a little bit uncertain. So that's the show for today. Once the scorecards have gone on finally from those other games, I'll do a stats show, and there's been some changes in the positions in there. So look forward to that. I'll try and do that Monday, Tuesday, and then the preview show will be up for probably Wednesday or Thursday. Thanks for watching, guys.